What are real expenses? Well, first off, you got your bills, right? Water bill, power bill, light bill, rent, mortgage, all those kinds of things. Those are things that we all think, well, I've got a budget because I know I have bills and I paid my bills. The reality is most of the time, the things that really kill somebody in a budget or anything are the little things. And those little things start off really simple and really not a big deal, but they add up. If you overspend $5 a day for 30 days, which basically says venti at Starbucks, right? That's $150. How many of you can throw around an extra $150? If you do, I have some great missionaries that you can give it to. Right? If you got that extra cash and you can just fling it around like that, $5 a day makes a huge difference. So those little things add up. And usually those are the things we're not even thinking about them when we spend them. So real expenses are not just bills. Also, we forget about many times annual expenses, quarterly expenses, long-term expenses. Say tires. I mean, it's not snowing much right now, but I like to have tread on my tires when it snows. So eventually you need to replace those tires. And I don't know if any of you have looked around recently, but tires are expensive. $400, $500, $600, $700, $800. You got a truck, $1,000, $1,200, $1,500. Well, you don't have to replace them very often, but those add up. So if you have $1,500 extra in your budget and you can just chunk that at any time, but most of us don't have that. So those little things add up, and if you don't budget for them, they catch you by surprise. And then we have those wonderful things in life which are uncontrollable. You guys have bought into gas price futures at your local gas station, prepaid ahead, and so you're locked in at 97 cents where it was when I was in high school. Or 14 cents when I was growing up. Remember those days, folks? You also remember those days when gas went up to $4 or more. And if you lived in California, it's probably still there. Well, when those prices double and you're spending $200 a month on gas to begin with, that $200 becomes $400. How do you accommodate that in your budget? Again, if you have that kind of extra liquidity, great. Most of us don't. And if you've just added up all of the numbers that I've talked about, you're acting $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 a month that you might have to absorb at some time. So these are things that we have to realize that are real expenses.